There's breaking news just coming in, reports coming in. Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant back under Ukrainian control. The plant fell to Russian forces yesterday, but now the news coming in is that the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is back under Ukrainian control. Gaurav Sawant still with us, reporting from the war zone, getting us up to speed with the latest developments right there, risking his own life, bringing you all these news reports as they come in. Gaurav, Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant back in Ukrainian control. That seems to be good news for the Ukrainians.
For the Ukrainians, it would be good news, and it would also show that they're able to fight back. 2 days ago, the army commander here was saying that we are no longer fighting a defensive war. We are fighting an offensive war where we are taking the war into Russian-controlled areas, especially in the east, and also, they're attacking. The main teeth attack the Ukrainian forces. They are going behind the main teeth of the Russian forces and attacking their body and their tail. These were the tactics that were being adopted by the Ukrainian forces and the militia. So they are breaking the Russian attack. They're ensuring that if the main force comes in and occupies the place, it cannot strengthen itself, it cannot get reinforcements, and it cannot hold on to a location. And that's now happened at 4 different places and 4 different instances. For example, that very crucial Ostomel airfield 10 miles from where we are right now. That Ostomel is one of the biggest air bases here where Antonov aircraft are manufactured. Now Russia pounded that place with missiles and air-to-ground rockets being fired by fighter jets. Mriya, called the Dream, AN-225, the biggest aircraft here, that aircraft was destroyed, that airfield was destroyed. Russian special forces had landed there initially. You remember those images of multiple helicopters, Mi-8, Mi-17 helicopters coming in with Russian special forces, but they could not hold on to that place because Ukraine said they had launched a counter-attack and killed them. Same thing happened in Kharkiv. Russia said they'd taken control of Kharkiv, but the Ukrainians hit back, and the mayor said that they had cleansed Kharkiv of all Russian control. More missile attacks followed. Same is happening now apparently with Zaporizhzhia. We're still waiting for more clarity, but till yesterday, Russia was claiming it's in control of the nuclear power plant, and now Ukraine says they are once again in control of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant as the Russian forces close in on the Mykolaiv nuclear power plant, the second largest nuclear power plant in this country. So these pitched battles, seesaw battles are continuing. Russian teeth attack, the tail appears to be unable to fetch up, and reinforcements unable to
you understand this better, Gaurav. You understand this better with this particular news just trickling in right now, and those claims that were, by Zelensky of accusing Russia of nuclear terror as well. How does that stand in, if you could put that in perspective with the news that comes in that now that nuclear power plant is back in Ukrainian control, because Zelensky really raised an alarm as far as nuclear terror is concerned.
He did. In fact, the moment the Russians attacked a facility, an administrative facility not far from the 6 nuclear reactors, President Zelensky spoke to US President Joe Biden, and there was an international alarm that a nuclear power station had been attacked. But now clarity emerged soon after, including within Ukraine, that there was no rise in radiation levels. The 6 nuclear reactors were safe. It was only an administrative building that was targeted. And the fact that Russians are systematically going after nuclear power installations. They went after Chernobyl, took control of Chernobyl. That's in the north. Zaporizhzhia in the east, southeast side. And Zaporizhzhia is a very, very crucial town, city. Zaporizhzia and then Dnipro, they are extremely crucial. When we were coming back from Mariupol, we crossed these areas, and these are huge, bustling cities. And now, of course, they resemble a military camp. But the fact that the Russians are taking control of these territories, the Ukrainians are fighting back. You know, what happens is the moment the Russian army takes control of an area, first you launch an attack. The moment you take control, you just turn around to defend. You have to defend that installation. So initially you're in attack mode, moments later you're in defense mode, and then your reinforcements need to fetch up to be able to hold on to that territory. So you need more ammunition. Initially your rockets, your ammunition, all of it is for attack. Suddenly it is for defense of that area. It appears that if what Ukraine is saying is true as of now, and it's been proved correct twice in Kharkiv and some other areas, They're able to take over a country, but the counter-attack mounted by Ukraine is extremely swift. And this, Ukraine says, is a result of their 8 years of training and tactics and weapons that they acquired from the North Atlantic Treaty Organization countries post-2014. They studied what Russia did in Georgia in 2008. They studied what happened in Crimea, and then they've taken countermeasures to ensure the repeat does not happen in Ukraine in 2022. So they're able to fight back at least till day 10. It remains to be seen how long can they continue to fight back if weapons and systems do not continue to flow in and help doesn't continue to flow into Ukraine.
I'm also shifting focus back to Kiev right now, where you're standing by in the war zone. Gaurav, there has been air alert sounded off in Kiev. Civilians have been asked to seek shelter, and people world over are tuned into our broadcast. What is the advice that is coming in terms of how they should seek shelter in the midst of the air alert that has been sounded off in Kiev?
You know, these air alerts that you hear behind me have been going off almost very frequently.
Yeah.
There was a lull in between, but a major part of the night is spent in underground bunkers or in metro stations. 2 days ago, people spent about 6 hours from almost 10 at night till early in the morning. They were in underground bunkers because not only were the air raid sirens going off almost non-stop, there were also there was pounding happening of some of the neighboring areas, of neighboring localities or suburbs where it is said that there were some pockets of resistance that Russia wanted to take out. Now a bridge on the Dnieper had to be destroyed to stall the advance of the Russian army. So this battle is now entering a very serious mode, and this is still the attack mode of that battle. Subsequently, it is what is called the consolidation mode, and which is where a lot of pitched battles will also be seen in the times ahead. So the situation here remains extremely grim. There are also those who are now so used to these air raid sirens that they continue with their life as normal, and some kind of despair, Chetty, is now setting in. People are saying, it's almost like ke sara sara, what will be will be. They want to just continue with their life and hopefully look forward to cessation of these hostilities and negotiation being the road ahead, which again looks easier said than done, at least now.
Absolutely easier said than done right there. And, Gaurav, you are reporting right there. Hats off to you, to Pavan, to our entire team that is fearlessly and relentlessly reporting from the midst of the war zone. The entire world is tuned into our coverage at the moment.